To boost its Android mobile phone software, Google Incorporated has announced that it will buy Motorola Mobility Holdings Incorporated for about $12.5 billion in cash. The deal was confirmed on Monday, which the search engine company is paying $40 a share for Motorola Mobility Holdings Incorporated, a premium of 63% over its closing price on Friday. Google said that the move will help the company to keep pace with Apple. As for the response from the stock market, Google's stock fell about 3% in pre-market trading, while Motorola's rose more than 60%. Google 已经确认要用125亿美元把 Motorola Mobility 买下来，预计这个动作会让 Google 的 Android 系统更可以跟 Apple 竞争。And protesters in China sort of getting what they want, which is definitely not something you see often in the mainland. The Chinese authorities said that they will close down the chemical plant immediately, but some are still skeptical about the words of the government. Tens of thousands of residents in Dalian took their voices from the streets to the city hall, calling the government to relocate the Fujia Dahua petrochemical company in the northeast part of the country. The plant poses a threat to the nearby city after a typhoon broke a dike in the area. Most of the photos, videos, as well as coverage about Sunday's demonstration on the news and social media in China have been removed or taken down by the government. 超过3万民众集合在大连抗议，要求政府将化工厂移走，因为这个工厂严重污染环境，威胁民众的健康。And now turning to health news, we are aware that childhood abuse will threaten the well-being of an individual in the long run. But exactly how much damage will it do to the young ones? 研究显示，小时候受到虐待的孩子，长大后得忧郁症的几率比其他人高出1倍。专家说，因为孩子的脑部还在发育的时候就受到虐待，这些创伤会很难平复。According to scientists, children who experience abuse have double the risk of getting long-lasting and recurring episodes of depression later on in their lives. About 1 out of 20 people in the UK suffer from depression as a result of childhood trauma. The study also shows a strong correlation between the children who are mistreated and the percentage of people with persistent depression. Another review on more than 3,000 people indicates those who were maltreated were not responding to drug and psychological treatments as well as others. Experts say that the study highlights how detrimental traumas can be for young individuals when their brains are still developing. First, we have the latest about hotel heiress Paris Hilton. The socialite turned businesswoman is taking her enterprise to the next level, so don't be too surprised to see her getting a tan out on the beach of the Philippines. Paris Hilton 生意做得很大，她将要扩大她的事业，版图到房地产。
American socialite and reality TV star Paris Hilton is now expanding her fortune by getting into the real estate business. As the great-granddaughter and heiress of Conrad Hilton, the founder of Hilton Hotels, Paris Hilton is showing the world that she is not only a Hollywood celebrity with an accessory dog, but also a business mogul. Besides being a model, Paris is also a singer with 1 studio album, a bestseller author of 2 books, and an actress, though mostly minor film roles except for her character in the horror film House of Wax in 2005. She is also widely known for starring in her own produced reality shows, such as Paris Hilton's My New BFF, in which she won the Fox Reality Awards for Innovator of Reality TV in 2009. Paris is a woman of beauty and high-class pedigree, but she is also a controversial celebrity known for her contentious lifestyle and clothes. However, she continues to surprise the crowd by running a fashion empire under her name. She has designed purses, footwear, clothes, and has released 6 fragrances for both men and women since 2004. With her accomplishments, what's the next young mogul's next step? The millionaire hotel heiress has recently paid a visit to Manila for a business trip to meet with the members of a local real estate firm for the beach club project of a 6-hectare residential resort.
Rich and still ambitious. Now moving on to another determined individual who goes for what she wants. Actress Anne Hathaway had to do some homework to get this job. Starring Anne Hathaway and Jim Sturgis, the romantic flick One Day revolves around 2 friends who try to catch up with one another on one particular day to see where their lives are at. Sometimes they meet and sometimes they don't. And what does this on and off relationship mean to both of them? Anne Hathaway 的新片《真爱挑日子》讲述一段延续了20年的友谊，最后的结果又是如何呢？
One Day, which has the same title as the successful 2009 book written by David Nicholas, is now going to hit the big screen. Starred by Anne Hathaway and James Sturgis, the story is about two friends spent the night together following their graduation from university in 1988. Though they do not become romantically involved, they remain friends. In subsequent years, their lives take them in different directions, but they keep in contact. Anne plays Emma, a witty working-class girl from North London, while Jim plays Dexter, a wealthy charmer who lives as if the world is his playground. As a huge fan of the book, Hathaway immediately began campaigning for the part. Upon learning that the book is about to be brought to the big screen, she quickly flew to London to meet with film director and even sent a few songs she knew that could show Emma's feelings to the director.
In a desperate moment, I just said, you know what? I didn't nail this. I know I didn't nail it, but I do understand who this girl is. Do me a favor, and I quickly wrote down the names of some songs, and I said, she listens to these songs. These are who she is and what she feels like. And these are, I can't tell you why I'm right, but just these songs are what she feels like.
Perhaps Hathaway really knew what Emma felt because eventually she got the role. The story develops as Emma and Dexter's friendship turns into whirlwind romance over the course of 20 years.
Just look like you anymore.
Married.
Yeah.
I missed you, Dex.
You're concerned about my future. It's not quite what I was expecting. There's a word for this.
Butch, what do you look like?
A screwed up divorcee. I need to speak to someone. Not someone you.
She made you decent, and then in return, you made her so happy.
One Day is scheduled to open in U.S. theaters on August 19th and in Taiwan on August 26th.
And superhero fans, the shooting for The Dark Knight Rises, directed by Christopher Nolan, is in full swing in Pittsburgh. The third and final installment of the Batman film series, which is slated for release next summer, stars a few new faces. Let's unveil the vicious and luscious characters who will be starring next to Christian Bale, or Bruce Wayne, or Batman, or their wealthy socialite who is dedicated to protect Gotham City. Batman 最新的电影《The Dark Knight Rises》会有哪些新脸孔呢？我们今天为你揭晓。 With an estimated budget of $250 million, director Christopher Nolan is bringing his brother Jonathan Nolan and Gary S. Goyer back on board to develop the highly anticipated action flick The Dark Knight Rises after the success of The Dark Knight and Batman Begins. Christian Bale is set to reprise the role as Batman in the final installment, and he again faces the challenge to keep Gotham City in order. Without the Joker's maniacal behaviors, who will Batman be throwing punches against? Bane, played by Tom Hardy, is the ultimate menace who is the only man that came close to breaking the Bat in the comic book series. Known for having a complex love-hate relationship with Batman, Anne Hathaway as Catwoman, who somehow cannot be trusted, appears to mess with the mind of the righteous character. Marion Cotillard and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who worked together in Nolan's Inception, have also been recruited to experience the criminal underworld.